Alright, we have some more PS2 memory cards. Actually got a ton here. Big fat stack, all OEM, some of those frosted blue and red ones. So let's take a look at what kind of memories we can uncover tonight. I see Tetris, I see Crash, I see Spyro, I see Crash and Spyro right next to each other, and I see Need for Speed Underground 2 again. Excellent stuff. Weird that I just saw Tetris Worlds before, and now I'm seeing it again. That one's The Wrath of Cortex in 2011. Another New Beginning file in 2009. Super Bust a Move from 2009. NASCAR '07. I think I unironically played that particular NASCAR game. There was a NASCAR title that I actually played for a little bit on PlayStation 2 because it was kind of cool. It had a weird morality system where you could be like good or evil depending on how you raced. So NASCAR fans can chime in if you remember what I'm talking about. Hounds from '07, COD2 Big Red 1. More Carbon from David here. So PS2 version. ATV4 '07. More NASCAR. Liberty City Stories, very good. I think I might want to take a look at that. Got some Tiger Woods, '04, that's the one I played a lot of. And we've got Underground 2's David and then Daddy. I feel like if you add a Y, it's automatically a lot more raunchy. So I don't know if that's David's dad. That might be David's daddy. Memory card number 2. This is a red one. Let's see what we got going on in here. DDR Max 2. And we got Buzz. Cool. I like to see Buzz. The Mega Quiz. And then SpongeBob. Oh, what are the dates on these? 2008. That one's 17. I mean, DDR is always fun to break out. We got SpongeBob from '04. Love to see that, Jack and Daxter, so I'm sorry, I will absolutely take a look at that. I know we're pretty heavy on loading up Jack and Daxter save files in this series. A lot of '07s, so we got SSX3, and you better believe we're loading up that THPS3. We have Mad Maestro. Okay, awesome. That's from 2003. Didn't expect to see that. See, this is the issue, right? Is that we're gonna see a lot of common save files. You know, your Tony Hawk, your SSX, your Jack and Daxter, games that aren't nearly as big. That's gonna be less so. So it's very interesting to see that. And that's all we have on this memory card. It's actually really cool seeing Mad Maestro, considering that actually did get a cameo appearance in Astrobot, which was one of the games that I did not, one of the 3 or 4 games that I didn't immediately recognize, which I'm quite proud of. All right, we have some more save files going on here. Call of Duty. I think that's World at War, because World at War on PS2 had a different subtitled name or something. I actually don't know if it's the same campaign or anything like that. But that's 2010. Got Guitar Hero, Ratchet and Clank. Okay, that's gonna get loaded up for sure. MC3 Remix from Alex, only 11%. Very few games we get some kind of insight into how far the file is without loading it up, but that's one of them. And yeah, Guitar Hero is a very common thing. And then Tony Hawk's Project 8, I believe, so that's from 2008. And then Family Guy the game. I love how the icon's just Stewie. And Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Very nice. What are these dates from? That was '06, '07. This card has a little sticker on it that says Spare Card Jess. Now, I actually picked up all these memory cards at the same time that I picked up the last round of cards, and I believe the Jess name was on the file of the memory card that had a lot of Jeff save files. So this might actually indeed be Jeff's spare memory card, where Jess was presumably a significant other, maybe a sister, I don't know their life story, but we can see Katie and Jenna have some Area 51 files. I love the icon for this game too. This little alien dude that's just kind of looking around. We got RE4. A lot of RE4, multiple chapters and different save states. See, this is consistent. I believe these definitely got to be from the same household, because again, Gran Turismo 4, which had crazy stuff in that. Oh, so we've actually got photo data for this one. Oh, this will be cool to look at. Oh, we'll take a look at those later. We might be able to see Jeff's cars. If they are Jeff's cars. These might be Jeff's cars, for all I know. And some Taurus Trophy, the one-time Polyphony said, you know what, we're not doing cartoons, we'll do some bikes this time. Ghost Recon Jeff, yeah. See, it's Jeff. I'm telling you, it's Jeff. I didn't plan to split the 2 videos up, by the way, either. Enthusia and system data configuration. Next up, this one doesn't appear to be reading. Might have to, oh, yep, there we go. Yep, one of those finicky ones, just get it in there perfectly. The Simpsons Hit and Run. Another Family Guy. It's so weird how these are grouped together like this. Because clearly these are not even remotely near. One could be from the other side of the country, and it traveled all the way to finally getting in my hands. iToy Play Progress. Rock Band from 2009. Ape Escape 3. Ooh, okay, cool. Love to see Ape Escape. And this Family Guy's from 2008. Then we've got MGS2, Plant Cleared, 5 hours, 57 minutes. Again, very few PS2 files actually tell us where they are. MGS3. I feel like we should have seen a lot more Metal Gear after all these memory cards that we've gone through. Okay, that's Budokai 3 at 2008. Guitar Hero, MGS2, The Federal Hall. San Andreas. Some more MGS3 data. 07. Like to see that Sly 2. And God of War 2. Excellent. Thrillville from 07. Game Shark. Oh boy, I wonder what they were doing with that. These might be some interesting files to boot up. We've got Ape Escape 2. We've got some corrupted data. First one from 2003. Really depends on what they were doing with their files over here. Yep. Ooh, we got a lot of corrupted blocks up in this piece. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, you have to figure we were bound to see something like this. Ooh, okay. We are seeing a lot of the same stuff across different cards. Another Need for Speed 2 from Indian. 2020. Wow, that is super recent. Same with this Ratchet and Clank. Bully from 2020. Burnout 3, 2019. More Guitar from 2008. I see, this is one of those things where I'm almost curious as to, man, I wish I had a copy of Def Jam 2008. You almost have to wonder if this is the same memory card that somebody held on to the entire time and then only recently booted it up again for these 2020 files, or if it did change hands and they just, you know, didn't bother deleting the old files, which a lot of people have been very vocal about, you know, saying that's their habit. They don't do that. The Sims 2. Like, they'll get a used memory card and a used PS2 and start playing PlayStation 2 again and just start saving on that new card. They obviously don't go in and clear it manually. So these could be a snapshot of multiple owners. Sweet family will die. We got Ghost Recon. What are these? What are these snapshots? All right, Bond from 2006, Ghost Recon 05, Mortal Kombat 05. So what are these? Oh my actual god. Is this Leisure Suit Larry? Okay, well that's 2000. 3. Are these all the same timestamp? Yeah. Is that what this is? Is this Leisure Suit Larry? I can't even say it. This is the goofiest, strangest game ever. I don't have it, but I guess I could pick it up to load up what they were doing in this game. Yeah, I don't even know, like, you just like run around and take pictures of people or something, or well, women. Try to sleep with them, I guess. I don't know. Ratchet and Clank from 2000, same timestamp there. Is this like, actually these are all the same timestamp, right? 2000. I think that's what happens when like your CMOS battery dies or something. It might default to the same time for a lot of these things. Okay, Siphon Filter, the Omega Strand. Nice to see some Siphon Filter. Red Dead Revolver from, yep, some broken save data. It's not broken, but the timestamp is. Max Payne 2. Yep, there he is. There he is. There's our boy Larry. The standard game data. Boy, didn't think we'd see that game. It's still stupid. Alright, I guess I'll get a copy of that. I don't know. What does it go for? I don't even know what MCL, which one that is. 'Cause isn't there a few? Leisure, Suit Larry, PS2. Oh, this is the one, right? It's Leisure Suit Larry Magna Cum Laude. $21. See, I'd be a copy. Yeah, we'll buy that. This memory card has maybe some painter's tape on it or something, but it says Damien Cole. So I think we have Damien's memory card, and we're gonna check out what he's got going on, if it will show up. Oh no! I can't get Damien's to show up. Hold on, let me try cleaning the contacts. These don't even look dirty. It looks fine. Come on, Damien. Yay! It worked. All right. You can't hide from us, Damien. Let me see that Barbie save file. Ooh, Beautiful Joe. Hold on. Damien's cooking. Whoa. All right, Wrath Cortex from 2019. Damien was just using this thing 5 years ago. That's from 2019 as well. That's from 19. Doing a lot of 2019 gaming. Sphinx. I think I remember that game. Or what game that is or whatever. I forget I can picture the box art in my head right now. This one too. 2019. Williams Pinball. And then Enter the Dragonfly from 2017. Shinobi 2017. Twinsanity. And Cabela Okami from 14. Thrillville. Excellent stuff. 2016. I think that's the first one we've seen. And then we've got Rampage. Monster Lab. Nice varied selection of software. All different. Of course, Shadow. Looney Tunes back in action. A New Beginning. Oh my god, we got Scooby-Doo again. And then Rayman, Super Monkey Ball. Wow. Flushed Away, 2011. One Corrupted. I feel so bad for Damien. And then Destroy All Humans from... Okay, that's broken. Well, the timestamp is. And then iToy Play. Ooh, I'm glad we fixed Damien's memory card. He was living it up. These are across like multiple years too. Good stuff. Congrats, Damien. And there actually is some plausibility if one of you little bastards claim that this was your memory card, because somehow this keeps happening in the comments. Oh, that's my memory card. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, they sold how many of these things? That's really what happened. God forbid it really landed on your save file. However, if you are Damien Cole, maybe that actually is yours. This one says number 2. Now, I wouldn't even know what number 1 is. Well, let's see what number 2 has. It's incredible how we see so much SSX and, of course, Kingdom Hearts and Guitar Hero from 2008, SSX 07, 06, San Andreas. Okay, that's Grandia. That's new. I think that's the first time we've run into that. And Inuyasha from 2006 and Soul Calibur 3. Radiata. I don't even know what that is. Double check that in a second. Aladdin's House, Kingdom Hearts. That's from 05. 05. Suikoden 4. Dynasty Warriors, Musashi, and Musashi 2. I think that's the first time we've seen Musashi. Soul Cal 2. Oh, you know I love that 10 too. And the Thunder Plains South, I'm guessing. And then Airship 2004. Lagaya 04. Smackdown. A lot of good stuff on this one too. They like their RPGs, obviously. Samurai Warriors. More Tony Hawk from Pete. Xenosaga. Rumble Racing from 04. A lot of stuff. Pete's been doing some heavy gaming. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, and then more Kingdom Hearts. Final Rest, Vice City, 03, SmackDown, SSX. Yeah, this is a solid memory card. And this says number 2. Who even knows what's on number 1? Alright, took a little bit, but finally got the games I need to check out some of these files. And let's start with Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. Well, it reads the file and it's a big fat 0. Literally nothing. Started the game and said, you know what, I'm gonna head out. 2 hours and 22 minutes on A New Beginning in the dojo. Let's see what the dojo looks like before I stop playing this game. Because this is where Spyro stopped being a game I like. This is where it got really weird. There's like melee in this game.
She was doing what to you?
Cinder's a chick?
Oh, it's hard to be absolutely
Sparks
sure.
is talking. Sparks should be saying bzz, 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 bzz. I don't know how far into the game this is. It can't be long. I can't imagine this game's very long. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's some breath action. Okay. I mean, I'm sure it was in the game, but like, that's pretty cool. I loved this game. Played it to death on PSP right when it came out. It was one of the most mind-blowing things ever. Like a full-blown 3D Grand Theft Auto on PSP was insane. Had multiplayer too, which was incredibly fun. That was like my OG GTA Online experience, man. It was just so wild back then. Loved it. I better see a save. Well, I know it's here. I want a cool save. I want to see all those weapons outside of his apartment. Because that's how you know he collected all the secret hidden packages. Alright, basic apartment. Ooh, the frame rate's awful on this. Okay, go outside. Outside of St. Mark's, nothing. Yeah, if you collect all the hidden packages, all your weapons are lined up over here. And he's only got 3,000 bucks, so it's pretty much a guarantee that he's not that far in the game, whoever this was. Smash that. Grab this Banshee. I got a whole thing. What is this? This ain't no Banshee. There's supposed to be a Banshee in here. I was about to say it's the Kuruma, isn't it? Kuruma. Oh, is this Radio Del Mundo? Yeah, they're like right at the beginning of the game. Alright, we gotta check out David and Daddy's cars. Because you know they're in here. Yep, David and Daddy. Well, look at David's first. Please don't tell me that's it, right? It's just a Nissan 240SX. That's it. That's their car, 4,000 credits. Man, they didn't even play the game. Yeah, they've just got the Nissan for David's file. Let's go take a look at Daddy's. Ooh, Daddy. Look at that. Look at that Mitsubishi. Ooh. Oh, he's also got a Miata. He's got a MX-5. Okay, so he's got that with some sick tribal. A little bit of tribal. Ooh, okay. Hey, Daddy's been racing. Daddy's been out there. Like I said, I have to look at it. I have to check it. It's basically mandatory. I just hope I see a very disappointing file. 20 minutes, and then, yeah, I mean, they're like, this is the beginning of the game. So, not finishing this file, even though I could, but we'll move on. I will say, though, very disappointed. And now I don't have much hope for the Mad Maestro save on this card. But very cool that I get to use this extremely minty, basically new copy of the game. Shout out to Retro Rehome, my boy. Come on, baby, read the fuck out of that disc. It is so new. It is so crispy. Oh, God. Oh. Load that game. Alright, we have, is that 11 hours? It's clear? Clear data? They're done? Well, that might be the time or whatever. 'Cause I don't think the game's long. Yeah, they're done. You load it, and it's just like, oh, thank you. I was doing terrible. It's the first time I played the game in like 10 years, more than 10 years, easy. We had to get some gameplay in for it though. It was awful, but like fun. And it's a cleared save file. Oh, we gotta show the Neversoft thing. The amount of times I have seen this intro, and it never gets old. Doing the Rodney Mullen like ground stuff, ooh, and then wipes out, and the eyeball, hits ya. It hits ya. So if we go into career, they're just playing as Tony Hawk. Goal is 2 of 54, so not much going on here. There it is, Ratchet and Clank. Let's see what their file looks like. 4 hours. 4 hours. Still got a ways to go. It's pretty, I don't want to say long platformer, but, you know, it's about halfway depending on how fast they're going. Planet Rilgar. Oh yeah, Rilgar's the big one. The big city. See, my thing is, this just makes me want to go back to the HD collection on PS3, if only because I still have to platinum the second and third game. So I remember I did one. That was the last time I played the first game as well, which is a long time ago now at this point. But it was like, oh man, I got to play 2 and 3. And then I wanted to eventually do the Vita versions as well. Even though they don't perform well, but still Ratchet on Vita. Like, how can you not, you know? Alright, this is the the continuity video where we get to see this memory card that was in the same household as Jeff, Jess, and I have to assume that this is their kids, right? Jenna and Katie? Gamer household. Love it. So let's look at, I think, Jeff's cars. Rick's home? Who's a Rick? I'm thinking of like an affair type situation going on. Did Jeff get kicked out and Rick moved on in and played on his PlayStation 2 on his memory card with his copy of GT4? I don't know. Let's go to the photo lab. All right, let's take a look at these though. Review the selected. Yeah, I want to look at it. Ooh. Okay. It's so cumbersome how long it takes to like look at photos in this game. Because I had to go through this whole menu previously trying to print these things before, if you recall. The lighting on this one is awful. Ooh, look at that. That's the kind of picture you print and put on a fridge. Which, the one that we did for the PS2 video, it's on my fridge. But I do still have a wallet-sized one on my person at all times. If you spot me, I will show you my car. Alright, Area 51. Let's see. Manage profiles. We got Jenna and Katie. So Jenna, that's just the time it was made. These were made at a very similar time on the same date. Was it like split screen or something? Is that what they... Yeah, look at that. Player 1, player 2. Alright, so I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say campaign-wise, it's basically nothing. Level 1 of 5. Overall, 1 out of 90. So right away, I think we could say they didn't really play. So ends the anime of the Jeff, Rick, Jess, Katie household. I don't know what's going on with these people. Let's check Damien Cole's Crash Bandicoot and see if he got very far. I am expecting big things out of Damien. Damien. Why? I'm gonna look at your Crash to Insanity too. I better see something on there. Okay, 42 minutes, 2 separate files that are basically the same. 9%. So really not that much better. How about his Spyro Enter the Dragonfly save file? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. London Studio. R.I.P. I feel like we should definitely check out, like, iToy, though. iToy games are always so fun and goofy. No profiles were found. So he like, booted the game up and did nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm praying we see something on this Need for Speed file. Need for Speed Underground. Ooh, we got a lot. Alyssa, Dan's Ride, and Alyssa Drag. Ooh. 369. Damn, yo, fine. I'm excited. I don't think they would say that if they had a career going. So I'm guessing they don't. I'm guessing they don't have a career. Oh yeah, statistics. They didn't do shit. I mean, they made a profile. They did customize some cars from the looks of it. All right, I'll load a different profile. Let's do Alyssa Drag. It's once again asking me to start a career. All right, let's try loading up. What's his face? All three of them. It must have been for split screen, right? Like it has to be. We've seen a lot of great games, but as far as progress goes on these files, not a lot of good stuff. For the games I can boot up, at least. Burnout 3. I'm going to load that profile. I better see some stats. 6 hours. That's some stats. Only 1 gold medal, but stats are stats. Let me see those driver details. Percentage of game complete, 6. 6%, but 6 hours. This might have been like a kid or something. Yeah, you know how much mileage you can get out of a game and you make, like, no progress in it? Alright, Pete's card has a lot of stuff we can check out. Let's start with his San Andreas file. Let's see if this San Andreas is going to load. Because with the Grand Theft Auto games, multiple prints means there is a very good chance these loads will not save with the copies I have. But I do have different prints, so I will try to get these to load. Load failed. Alright, we gotta try a different one. Actually, I should have checked the date of this file, because I would actually get an idea of maybe what copy they're playing on. Oh, 05. Yeah, so it probably is an original print. I wasted time. I played the part of a set copy. We're in. We're in to see the beginning of the game. But he did customize car a little bit. Looks like he hit the gym. Oh, he's got turfs open. He's got gang territory open. Miscellaneous progress 12%. Played for 21. I think it's hours, right? Let's see if we can get Vice City to load. Vice City is tough. There's a lot of prints. 2003. It's an original print. It might load. Son of a bitch. I thought we had it, man. That's a different reprint. Surely it's not the part of a set one. So it must be like the print after the one I have. After or before. It's tough getting into Vice City saves. Samurai Legend Musashi. I would like to continue. Yes. Time, 21. Level 1. Rescued. 0 of 28. They didn't play. We are not having luck here, folks. It's just miss after miss after miss. He does have some Tony Hawk saves on here, though. Was Pete a skater? We were all skaters in the early 2000s. Some of us just chose to do it digitally. It's funny because they don't normally do that. Career data. Continue career. Oh, he's playing as Chad Muska. He boosted up his stats like crazy. Pro points 158 of 190. There we go. Everybody's all ranked up. All boosted up max. Kareem Campbell. There's my boy Steve Caballero. Total cash. Look at that. Knocked out a lot of goals. This is what we were here for, baby. So he did it with Tony Hawk, Bob Burnquist, and Caballero. My man. Hey, finished it with a lot of people. Did a lot of gaps. This might be the most complete Tony Hawk save we've seen so far. Like, they're really close. The problem is the ones that are left are probably actually really tough to, like, fully 100% the game. You know, we haven't really been loading up the Final Fantasy X and X-2 save files because we can always, like, see where they are. I thought it'd be at least fun to boot up this one. See, like, what they've got with, like, loadouts, items, things like that.
A final showdown machine. I say let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, they're, like, right there. They're right there. Oh, geez. Whoops, go back. Got all the Aeons. Got a lot of items. I mean, 10 is like one of those, it's just like a quintessential PS2 game that so many people bought and sank a lot of time into. His sphere grid's looking pretty good too. I've got almost all the Albed primers. Well, I'm not man enough to see the ending of this game again. Here's the weird thing, right? They've got Underground network data and a skater that's named Daddy. I don't know how we have two memory cards with Daddy save files, but it doesn't look like they have story data, so I think they only made a character, which is at least cool to see. Is that him? That man is dark. That's him. Looking like a pimp named Slickback. Name, Custom Skater. I like how Custom Skater is a badass. Not a lot of gameplay so far since a lot of these files are like just straight up empty, so thought I'd give Custom Skater a little bit of a spin. Custom Skater Daddy. Ooh, ooh, Daddy. Daddy. This combo, Daddy. Ooh, oh, that was decent. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say this San Andreas file is going to go crazy. That's exactly what I thought. A very regular looking Carl that somehow has a lot of money. He's got the arsenal. The good old L1, L2, R1, R2, left down, upright, left down, upright. Let's check those stats. Only 40 minutes, too, of playtime. 46 times they've cheated. Ooh, that's actually kind of light. Maybe not. I don't know. 46 times they cheated, and their playtime was 43 minutes. That means they were cheating on average 1 point something times per minute. Slide 2. Let's resume. 99%. This is just like the last time a Slide 2 save was at 99%, which basically means each one is 95 because they just didn't do all the clue bottles. Again. Because now I know why it shows that. Heavens to goddamn Betsy. 3? You're missing 3? What do you know? It took like 30 seconds and I already found one. These fucking people. I really don't even know why I did that again. Because that's actually the second time, the same circumstance, where at Slide 2 didn't finish clue bottles. I just had to do it. God of War 2. Let's do it. Oh, there's a few of them. Okay, so we got Mortal, 8 hours. 12 hours on that one. Entrance to the Underground. Well, that's not endgame, I think, but that little icon, I think, designates that they finished the game. Like on that difficulty or something, if I remember correctly. And they've got one at 13 minutes, another at 3 hours. They just kept playing the game over and over. Could be different people, obviously, but yeah, it seems like they might have finished the game at least one time, which I like to see. It's weird, like, it seems like the God of War games, almost always, they're, like, completed. People see this game through. Alright, I've got my copy. Leisure Suit Larry. I don't even think I've ever seen gameplay for this, if I'm being honest, so this is going to be interesting. Okay. Oh my god. Why is that a save? Why is that a load screen? Okay. I am a little sleazeball. A modern art.
Secret token! Woohoo!
Okay. Ah. That's the X button. I can fart. Okay. I like it. It says activate. Yeah, well, it's really the fart button, is what I found out.
If I could rearrange the alphabet, baby, I'd put you and I together. Get it? You
Get the fuck away.
What are you doing here?
Alright, before I activate a quest, which is maybe past my better judgment, but let's open up the black book. Frat trampoline. Prove to these Dio boys you're a man, at least on the trampoline. Okay, these are objectives. I could do these things. And then these are the girls. I got a token of affection, which was a fish paper. Okay, well, that's sort of more what you expect. Okay, signed glossy. Oh, so there are side quests. First, what? Oh, it's starting. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing?
And it is a glorious thing to be a Terry.
What the fuck is going on? What was that? Like, all I did was select a side quest and I got that cutscene. And now I'm back here. What in the actual... What would... Oh my god, I keep hitting X. Viewable nude. Version model of Annalisa. Hold on. Are you telling me that... Wouldn't that make the game rated A? They have that? This activates the new model of this girl in the model viewer from the pause menu. Select extras, then character viewer. Wait a minute. So because I have these, I can do that. Well, for science. they put in A poses for them. They're not even modeling. It's just you get an actual A pose of them. Why? They're not even like doing anything. I'm nervous. I'm about to see some video game nudity. Oh, there it is. Yep. I guess the bottom sensor is how they avoid the adult rating, since you are allowed to have some titties. One thing's for certain, right? Because I don't know anything about this game. This tells me I can't stop looking. This tells me that they've obviously played a decent amount. Out of what has so far been like a lot of blank save files, you can tell like missions are done, things have been unlocked, and now we are looking at them. I'm looking at them. You can't really see much, I would assume. All right, photos, though. This was like the thing, right? We saw all the photo separate save slots. So I presume this is what we can start looking at again. Wow. Hot. Dude, you can't even like see anything. I mean, at that point, the model viewer is going to get you going before this is going to. Okay, those are the photos. We've seen a decent amount of progress. 7 hours of playtime. Percentage complete, 59%. I can't say I feel like seeing that even a smidge further. Bodily functions. Farts, gallons peed, and alcohol consumed. I think I've seen enough. Well, the same memory card does have a Ratchet save. So I'd like to see where that is. 34 minutes. They were too busy playing Leisure Suit Larry. How about Siphon Filter, huh? Load Agent. We have 2. 187 and Grat. Grat or Graph? Can't tell. Play offline. Yeah, didn't really play a lot about this agent. I got a little bit further. Not much, though. Not much. I think the conclusion we can draw here is that when you have Leisure Suit Larry in the household in the early 2000s, it's probably going to eat up a lot of your playtime.